I am one of the many victims that lost bitcoins using this website, Bitcoinvanitygen.com. It's a total scam, people. Before watching this video, if you have bitcoins using a private key generated by this website, send your funds right now to a more secure wallet. A paper wallet generated offline, for example, or a hard wallet like Trezor or like Ledger Nano. Do it right now because you're taking a big risk of losing all your money. Why I decided to make this video? As I said, I lost thousands of dollars with this scam, and I want to stop this scam. I want to spread this information so that more people avoid this website and avoid losing their bitcoins. Okay, and look how many people were victims of this website. If you go to bitcoin.org, okay, you will see that, look, 3.2, 4.36, 1.27, and if you scroll, you're gonna see so many people, telling their stories, their sad stories of losing all their money, and after a while finding out that they had generated their bitcoins using this website, and then out of thin air their bitcoins disappeared. So how these guys operate, okay? How they operate? These guys, since 2014, they are under the grid, okay? And the bad thing is that many people don't report or didn't report when they lost their bitcoins. So I'm going to show you how these criminals operate. Here you can see the website, okay? So the victim will go there wanting to have a personalized public key, okay? A nice Bitcoin address to show to friends, etc. And when they generate, okay, they will have to fill their email, okay? They ask for their email, and then after that they will receive an email where they have to click, and then the person will be sent back to this website and will see on the screen their private key. And what happens is that they also will have your private key, and they will even allow you to stay for a while, putting bitcoins in your wallet. And when they see that you put, a reasonable amount, they will probably steal a bitcoin. It can last 4 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. So these guys, they do this for many years. So can you imagine? Here it shows that generated 37,407 keys. So it means that if 10%, these 3,000 people generated private keys with these guys, can you imagine how many bitcoins these guys have probably stole from people? It's a lot of money, people. And what things I found out about these guys? I found out that these guys are from Poland, okay? Although, okay, if you check in the WHOIS information about them, you'll see that the name of the person who registered is this name, probably. So it looks like a Polish name. And this Peter Cracciolo, it's hard to tell. There's a Peter Cracciolo in America, but it's difficult to say if he is the culprit. So these guys, they never show their faces anywhere, okay? And even if they show, they probably would say that the person lost their bitcoins through malware or something like that. They would probably give an excuse. This is a well-elaborated scheme, folks. These are very meticulous criminals. And their data, you can, if you go to a WHOIS website, you can see the address. These telephones, they don't work. If you call, it's probably a mobile, prepaid phone that they just put there. But so you'll never find these guys. Look, they started this thing in 2014 and never stopped. And what I found out, how I found out that the guy is Polish, because when I wrote mail when I wrote here mail.bitcoinvanitygen, okay, that's what I found out, okay, because it led me to this website, and then I could see that they are Polish. And here, if you go to their Facebook page, you see that, you know, they are those kind of guys that, you know, promote piracy. And it's not good people, man. It's not good people. These guys are not good people, criminals. So we need to stop them, okay? And there are so many other sites that, you know, already flagged them as scammers. Okay, you'll see, you know, in Steemit, you'll see everywhere that they are a scam website. And many people, if we don't stop these guys, people will keep using this website to generate private keys, you know, to have their personalized public Bitcoin key, you know. So these criminals, they think this is the perfect crime, but let's show them that it isn't, you know. Let's spread this information and let our friends know, you know, to be careful with this kind of people. And if possible, you can report to this website, you know, you can report to the server where they have the website. You can report them to Cloudflare, okay? It's very important to report these guys. That's what you can do. If you're in Poland, help. If you know anything, you know, contact the authorities, you know. And exchanges can help by checking the public keys of all of these people that are on these forums, you know, complaining that lost their bitcoins. If you know, or if you are an exchange owner, you know, you should, you know, have a look at the private keys and I mean you have a look at the public keys that are published by those who lost bitcoins, and then maybe you'd know if, you know, these criminals sent their money to your exchange. That's one thing that exchange owners might do to help people to recover their bitcoins. Local bitcoins, you know, they could check the origin of their bitcoins as well, just going to the blockchain and checking, you know, the address of those who were stolen, you know. Report to OVH, because this is where the website at the moment, okay, is. Report to Cloudflare, as I said. You can create social media profiles exposing their scam in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. You can post in forums as well, you know, and help others to stay vigilant. You can also attack their page sending useless requests. That's one way. If you send many useless requests, you know, their queue will be huge, and then they won't be able to create keys to others. That's one thing you can do. And you can be aware, you know, if you know people that are suddenly getting rich, you know, maybe it's a scheme like that. You can also send this video to all your friends who own bitcoins to, you know, alert them about this scam. And the Bitcoin community is a community of mostly good people, you know. Very few are bad actors like these guys. So if we join ourselves, maybe we can help one another. And lessons that I learned about Bitcoin security. Never trust anyone to generate your private keys, never. Try to do it yourself using an offline computer. Delete your cookies and be very careful with the computer that you're going to generate your private keys, okay? If you download in bit address the file to generate your private keys offline, check if your Google Chrome or your browser is clean, okay? Clean the cache, clean everything before you generate. Split your bitcoins into smaller amounts and in different wallets. Don't put all your eggs in the same basket. I lost lots of money because, you know, I sent all my bitcoins to that address, that the address that I generate with this scam, and I lost everything. If I had sent to more wallets, then different wallets, probably I wouldn't have lost all my money. So I really advise you to split your bitcoins into smaller amounts, and in different wallets, paper wallets, hard wallets. Right now your computer might be monitored. You really need to check your computer. It's very important to have a good antivirus, okay, so you can detect malware and anything like that. So check your computer. Maybe your computer and even your mobile, they might be monitored at this moment, trying to find private keys in your devices. Change the bank mentality, because we have this mentality that we have an account, but a Bitcoin address is not a bank account. It's different. You only use a private key once. If you use more than once, you're taking the risk. Once you withdraw bitcoins from a private key, forget this private key, because that's the safest practice. So you'll never take the risk of sending back to a private key that's already being monitored by a hacker or someone that's trying to steal our money. Forget vanity. If you don't need it. I really regret wanting to have my name in a Bitcoin address. It's so stupid. But if you still want to go to the right source, okay, there's in GitHub. This is the source, that it's an open source code. If you go there, you will see, okay, the open source code, and you'll be able to download all the files, and then you can generate the vanity address in your computer offline. Now, vanitygen is written in C and is provided in source code form in pre-built Win32 binary. So you need Windows. The easiest way is using Windows offline to generate this thing, okay? It can be built on Linux, but generally it requires more knowledge. You need to be like a little techie to run this in Linux or Mac. And there is this website. I'm going to leave in the description as well. This website, Crypto Coins News. The guy here, he teaches step by step how to do this in the right way, okay? The better, harder way. You have total control, is free and secure, and the speed of generating the private keys depends on your computer, okay? But you're 100% safe. Is a code that was already seen by so many other people, and is a clean code. There's nothing there to steal your bitcoins. And here I'm gonna leave this website for you. You can learn easily how to generate your own vanity private key if you still want a vanity private key, because nowadays I think it's there's no point of having this kind of thing. Maybe people would like to have just for business matters, but it's better to have one that is is not easily recognizable. What else can I say? Be careful with torrent files as well. Okay, many torrent files, they probably will have malware, viruses, trying to find ways of stealing your bitcoins. And never feel safe, people. Even when you think you are, sometimes you are not safe. That's why I lost my bitcoins. I felt that I was safe, that my paper wallet was totally safe. I already had sent money, and they didn't steal. It took a while for them to steal the money. So I was with this impression that I was safe, but never feel safe. I have always be careful. Any site that asks your data, research the name and the word scam. Write the name of the assignment scam, and then you'll probably find, sometimes you find information from people who lost money, and it's a good way of you interacting with a site. Always check if the site is a scam. And Bitcoin thieves, it seems they will grow exponentially. Bitcoin is growing like crazy. Everywhere people are buying Bitcoin as an investment or as a way of, saving money. Some people are, selling services with Bitcoin. Everywhere Bitcoin is growing a lot. So I hope this video will help you. Okay, I'm not a very savvy guy in creating videos, but I really felt that I should expose this scam, Bitcoinvanitygen.com, and I hope you can spread this information so that your friends that own Bitcoins will never, fall for this scam. Okay, and I hope that you liked the video, and thank you very much, and I wish you all the success, and hopefully that Bitcoin will go to the moon, and we will all be happy for being the kind of people that really understand the importance of security of Bitcoins. The weakest link in Bitcoin is security, because we are responsible for to secure our Bitcoins. There's no other party, so that's the weakest point of the Bitcoin, is the security side, safety. It's very important for us to take great care of Bitcoins, because we become like banks. We are responsible for our money, and it's very important for us not to commit mistakes like I did and many others did, falling for these scams. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I wish you all the best.